everybody. Today, this book that I'm going to read to you is about outer space. Do you like outer space? Can you name some of the planets? Think about some of them and we'll see if they come up in our story. So it's called Here We Are, Notes for Living on Planet Earth by Oliver Jeffers. The first page shows our solar system, probably not to scale. See if you see any of the planets that you thought of a minute ago. Now we're going to talk about one planet in particular. It's one that you know a lot about. Well, hello. Welcome to this planet. We call it Earth. It is the big globe floating in space on which we live. We're glad you found us, as space is very big. There is much to see and do here on Earth, so let's get started with a quick tour. The planet is basically made up of two parts, land and sea. So land is made up of rock and dirt, and the sea is made up of water. Firstly, let's talk about the land. It's what we are standing on right now. We know lots about the land. You might think, no, I'm standing on carpet. I'm standing on a rug. Underneath that, rocks and dirt. Look at some things that we know about. Volcanoes, really hot. Hills, bumpy. This land, flat. Ooh, up at the top of this mountain, cold. Mountaintops can be pointy. Dry and hot in the desert. Then there is the sea, which is full of wonderful things. We know a bit about the sea, but we'll talk some more about that once you've learned to swim. There is also the sky, though that can get pretty complicated. See stars and constellations. Okay, moving on. On our planet, there are people. One people is a person. You are a person. You have a body. Look after it, as most bits don't grow back. Do you recognize these things? Head, arms, belly, feet. It's showing the skeleton, some bones. The most important things for people to remember are to eat, drink, and stay warm. People come in many shapes, sizes, and colors. We may all look different, act different, and sound different, but don't be fooled. We are all people. There are animals too. They come in even more shapes, sizes, and colors. They can't speak, though that's no reason not to be nice to them. Can you point to some of your favorite animals on the page? I can see a giraffe. That's one of my favorite animals. I also see an owl. That's one of my favorite animals too. You may not be able to speak yet either, even though your head is filled with questions. Be patient. You'll learn how to use these words soon enough. Generally, how it works is that when the sun is out, it is daytime and we do stuff. The rest of the time is night when it's dark, save for the moon, and we sleep. Things can sometimes move slowly here on Earth. Right now they might be feeling a little bit slower than usual. We're not rushing out of the house in the morning. More often though, they move quickly, so use your time well. It will be gone before you know it. Though we have come a long way, we haven't quite worked everything out, so there is plenty left for you to do. You will figure lots of things out for yourself. Just remember to leave notes for everyone else. It looks big, Earth, but there are lots of us on here. So be kind. There is enough for everyone. There's a number here that tells how many people there are, although it's Anne counting because more people are being born every day. And that number is 7 billion plus people. We actually read that number, 7,327,450,667 people. That's a lot of place values. Well, that is planet Earth. Make sure you look after it, as it's all we've got. Now, if you need to know anything else, just ask. I won't be far away. And when I'm not around, you can always ask someone else. You're never alone on Earth. The end. On the back it says, no one lives here yet. All the people live here on our planet Earth. I really like thinking about some of the things that are brought up in this book, and especially at the end when it says, you're never alone. There's always someone you can ask. There are things all the time that I don't know, and I'm still learning, and I love learning new things. Actually, when I figure out that I don't know something, it makes me really happy and excited, because it means I'm about to figure that out, whether it's looking online, whether it's finding the answer in a book, or probably my favorite way to learn something new is to ask a person and have them tell me a story about what they know and how they learned it and why it's in their memory. So I hope you can come up with some questions of some things you want to know about and maybe find out the answer today.